Alright, I'm back, and now what we're going to go over is how to register a domain and choosing the ideal domain. As you can see from the video tutorial that I gave you showing you how to target a top level keyword phrase, you can see since then I've gotten a little excited and expanded the search even further and digging further from starting with Blu-ray players, doing research on that, to targeting Blu-ray and researching Blu-ray, I'm misspelling Blu-ray 2 words, and so on. You can see the progression of how my keyword research evolved, and what I ended up finding was a really great keyword here: Western Digital TV HD 2080p media player. The reason that's a really great keyword is it's a manufacturer. It's a product, a TV HD, something very specific media player. So when I spotted that keyword with only 1,300 competitors on it, with 200, potentially 249 searches if you appear in the #1 spot at Google, that's going to sell and sell incredibly well, because the nature of the keyword, it's not high-end search volume, but you're going to have very high sales conversions, which, in case you don't know what that means you're going to sell more stuff. And remember, that's the objective. So now what we're doing is going over, we've now registered we have gone and targeted a top level phrase. We do some initial base keyword research to target a top level homepage keyword, and then we'll expand out from there, and I'll show you exactly how to create a semantic plan after you've targeted your homepage keyword. I'll show you exactly how to create the categories around that. But our next step is we've got to register a domain. So this is kind of almost a ridiculous example, and what I don't like about this domain registration that I'm about to do is the fact that it's a very long domain, which could end up setting spam filters with Google, but I just want to show you how to register a domain for an example's sake. And I will publish this, but if this one doesn't rank, something that long, a keyword that long, a domain name that long, could end up triggering Google spam filters. So just an FYI. Now let's go through, and before we actually register the domain, let's do a sanity check and make sure that there is actually this product that we can sell and make a commission from. Because remember, we started looking at Blu-ray DVD players, and we found that yes, they do sell very well at Amazon, but now we've kind of strayed off that topic into this keyword based on doing our keyword research, targeting an easy to get top level keyword. So now what we're going to do is just do a double check over at Amazon. Sorry folks, I've got Monday Night Football streaming live on my computer as we speak. Yeah, that's one of the joys of doing this business is, I'm a Canadian, and recently it was the US Thanksgiving. I'm one of the few Canadians that can sit down and watch 3 NFL football games on a Thursday in November. So I make sure, I always phone my Canadian buddies that have real jobs and say, "Did you see that play?" "Oh, sorry man, you're at work." Anyways, let's get to the mission at hand and register a domain. So again, we have targeted a top level keyword phrase, and in this case we targeted, hang on here, let me pull up my keyword research tool. We've targeted Western Digital TV HD 1080p media player. So what I'm going to do is copy and paste that by highlighting it, hitting Control C on my keyboard, and now I'm going to go over and log in to Bluehost. This is where I register all my domains, and the reason I like Bluehost as a domain registrar is the ease of which I can use their control panel to manage all my websites and buy domains right from their control panel. And I can buy them with PayPal, which is just one of my preferred ways to buy stuff online. But anyway, what I will do is copy and paste this here where it says New Domain Search, and I will remove the spaces as just like this. As you don't, one of the questions I often get is, should I have a hyphen in my domain name? No, avoid hyphens like the plague. If you can avoid a hyphen, do it. That's a trigger that will definitely set Google off. The more hyphens you have in your domain name, the more it's gonna raise alarms with them. If you got 1 hyphen, that's okay. 2, you're kind of pushing it. If you got 3 hyphens in your domain name, it's time for a new domain name. So, and if you are in that situation where you've got a heavily hyphenated domain name, but you've managed to build up a lot of links and you actually have a good quality website, you can do a permanent redirect to your new domain name, and that will transfer all the link love that you've built. So don't worry, if you've got one of those domains, your past efforts are not wasted. So I just want to mention that at this point. And now let's go ahead and see if this domain's available. Right now it's available. Look at that. I can go buy that domain name, and actually I am gonna do it. So I agree to the terms and services and add to shopping cart. And check this out. Pay now. I'm about to be charged 10 bucks. That's right, just 10 buck investment in my business. I'm willing to take that, and it transfers me over to my PayPal account. So let's just log in, and again, we're doing this real time. This is me buying an actual targeted domain. And let that run through. And say continue. And now all I have to do is click confirm PayPal purchase, and I am now the proud owner of a brand new domain name with a keyword focus to it. Again, folks, this is an over-exaggeration, but I just wanted to show you an ideal situation where I've got the entire keyword in my domain name, because in the new Google Caffeine algorithm, that's going to play a heavier role. But don't worry, if you can't get the exact domain name, it's going to be very hard. Don't spend too much time on it. For example, if you wanted to target HD 1080 TVs and that domain's taken, maybe put a get HD TVs in front of it, and so on and so forth, or the letter I or the letter E. Try the plural. You don't have to, you can still get immense success without having an exact match domain name, but if you can get one, definitely it's worth the $10 investment to get it. So there's your lesson in establishing, well, we're going through establishing authority and registering a domain name, and this is an example of how I chose a top level keyword, and from that top level keyword selected a domain name. In the next videos, what you're going to learn is how to create a semantic plan around the domain we just registered. So I will have that video. So I will see you in the next video where we plan our So I'll see you in the next video where you will learn exactly how to plan categories around your selected top level keyword phrase to be semantically correct so that you can go and dominate the rankings in Google. Take care, my friends, and I will see you in the next tutorial.